First, I want to give thanks and praise to the Most High, give thanks for life.
Sure.
And inside the house, we have the great man, Prophet Quaker, them call you, innit?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Prophet Quaker.
Sure.
And again, we have the great man, Tony Barber Shop, the most conscious barber shop in the UK. And a man said that we have to do an interview with him because he have no story to tell, but don't worry, we're going to put him on record still. Quaker, let me shake your hand, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to give thanks and praise to the Most High. We're Quaker, we're on a mission right now, you know. And another mission, repatriation, yeah? Reparation we are talking about. See? And I know there's going to be a march coming up
August the 1st.
August the 1st. And I've
Month of Messiah or the month of Asar.
Okay then. But people not aware of that, so I have to break that down too, right?
Yeah.
But I've been to the last two, 2 years in a row now. And I've fully enjoyed myself, in terms of feeling the atmosphere. Really feel empowered and inspired. And I see people really motivated to to bring our people together and so forth, yeah. But what I want to do is give a little background why, we're having these marches, the ultimate reparation, why. And what is reparation as the first thing?
Well, reparations simply means to repair the damage that is done, and to seek reparatory justice. So, for example, the Jews get reparation. We're not just talking about money. It's not just about money.
Right.
Yeah? And that's a compensation part of reparation because it engulfs a whole load of things. But Japanese get reparations. Jordan get reparations in terms of their the atrocities that was committed to them is recognized. That's the key thing, it's recognized. And there's other groups around the world that is seeking reparations against the hostilities, the damage that has been done to them. Yet, the recognition of reparations for African people, for the destruction of the African family, the destruction of the African culture in terms of its spiritual base, its cultural base, the way that we raise our children, the way that we educate our children. A man can be a man in terms of looking after his family, a woman can be a woman in terms of looking after her family, and a whole host of other scenarios that makes up a cultural civilization. That was ripped away from us. We don't speak our own language. We speak a foreign language, and some of us who were taken to the Caribbean amalgamated some of the words from our indigenous language with whichever European tongue we were under. So if we were Spanish, it was Creole or French or English or etc. But in terms of us fluently speaking our mother tongue, even that has been taken away from us. Somebody might say, so what is the importance of speaking your mother tongue? Because some things that is expressed within your mother tongue can never be expressed in English.
Okay.
Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The actual meaning of it, you can't explain it. And so I'll give you an example. We have some of our brothers and sisters from the continent. You will hear them speaking, they may be speaking in Yoruba or Twi or Iwe or Igbo or Swahili or something like that. And then all of a sudden you hear an English word comes out. That's because that word don't exist in that language.
Okay.
Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to express what they mean in their language, they couldn't even explain to you in English what it means. So even that was ripped away from it. We travel, those of us who born here, like me, is a first generation were born here. Yeah, from that wave of the 60s. And even those of we who born here, if we go back to the Caribbean, sometimes the people in the Caribbean don't see us as the same as them. And if we go to Africa, sometimes the people themselves don't see us as the same as them. And that's not necessarily our people's fault, because our people are being trained within the training system of the Europeans. And so they have that Eurocentric mentality in terms of that we are different and people, etc. And there's a whole host of other things. So reparations is about repairing that type of damage.
So it's about repairing the mind.
Repairing the mind. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have cultural repairs, economical repairs, spiritual repairs, educational repairs, all type of repairs that needs to be done. and it needs to be done by we. So the march, in essence, is about galvanizing our people to see we are one and we have a collective problem and collectively we can solve it. But charging the British government to stop the Mangamese, and we charge them with genocide and ecocide.
Mangamese, what's that?
Mangamese.
Mangamese.
M-W-A-N. M-W-A-N-G-A-M-I-Z-I. It's a Swahili word.
Okay.
That means a hell of a cost. It's like a holocaust, like a hill we are go through, and it's a continuum. It don't stop. That's why we say stop the Mangamese, stop the assault on our community, because you know wherever we are as Africans in different parts of the world, and we might be culturally different in certain things that we do, we still suffer the same indignations. I'll give you an example. We're overrepresented in any mental institution anywhere that we are on the planet.
That's right, yeah.
We're overrepresented in any penal system anywhere we are in the planet, including our own. So for example, in the United States of America, they have 2.2 million people in jail. That's over a third of the population of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Over a third of the population of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Do you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just giving you the magnitude of the amount of people that's in the prison system within the United States of America. Yet, the most people in them jails is our people, in comparison to our percentage within the country. We outnumber them in the jail system, us and the Hispanics. The Mexican them and them people there, and we in a jail than the white man.
Okay, let me just jump in there because people are watching, and question people ask, you probably this question all the time, right? What's the purpose of marching? Can we march? And so I want to bring it in because a little bit of clarity, because
you know I used to have that attitude as a younger man when I was growing up. When I first got into the struggle, I marched a few times, and then I said, I'm not the marching, I just want to march and mash up things. Because that was where I was at the time. As you get older, you get wiser. We marched to disrupt the economy. We marched to make a statement. We marched to, galvanize our people as one. As you said yourself, you had a feeling when you was there. You felt good. And when last have we done anything as a people where we're not pay for God dance, we're not pay for God comedy show, or a rave or something like that, and we've just come together as a people about something serious and we have enjoyed it.
Yeah. Just seeing how people come together and galvanizing.
You see my deal?
Get a buzz from it.
Now the purpose of the march is to disrupt the system. They call it,
and also bring attention as well to ourselves.
Yeah, but one of the key things of the march is to disrupt the system. It's what they call peaceful demonstration. Yeah, and so what irks the European the most?
Economics.
Two things: you're killing dog, or you're robbing. Yeah, are them two things got mad for? Because their whole focus in life is about money. It's not about nothing else. It's not about the well-being of people, including their own people. It's about those that can be the richest and most pan people and all them something there. So what you do, you just disrupt the economy for the day. You lock it down.
So we're going to encourage people not to spend money into this on that day into this.
Also, is to make people realize we are still here.
Okay.
As a people, we're still here. I mean, we were doing this interview now, just speaking to the elder, and this used to be a black market. Pure South American in here, and there's only about 2-3 black people left of African descent left in here. It's almost like we never exist in West Green Road, in Seven Sisters, Tottenham, and it's the same thing that we experience over in South London, in Brixton area, in Clapham, in Kennington, in Stockwell.
Good point. Like the point you made.
You see what I'm saying? It's like look, they have a place over Brixton and call it Black Archive, but they say you have to go look for say black people did it there. Because we only visit those areas now because they've moved us out to the periphery.
Yeah.
So for example, they've moved you out to Edmonton and Palmer's Green and South Gate and
Enfield.
Yeah, the name Henfield. They must send them to the hen of the field.
They have a place called Freezy Water, you know, a bit further out, you know. You know what the place is, Tony? Freezy Water.
You know? But over where we there, them said we're gonna Tartan Meat, we're gonna Croydon, we're gonna Haddiscombe.
Yeah.
Yeah? They must ship we near the sea. You understand? Like they want to ship we out again.
Yeah.
You see my deal with?
Yeah.
So the thing about it is that we have to make them realize that we're still here. And we have to make our own people realize that we're still here. Because we contributed to the development of this country. And so what they did to, and when we're talking about reparation, we're not just talking about reparations of the enslavement, you know, of our ancestors. We're talking about reparation from antiquity to that period to yesterday. Because they have not stopped locking us up. They have not stopped killing us. They have not stopped abusing our children them in the school system. Listen, they've gone even as far as making it difficult for parents now to discipline their children. And what I mean by discipline, we're not talking about the days when we have grew up and mommy and dad, you know, and the old lady take up something and give it 2 little liquid and all them something. We're talking about the simple thing you tell the child, say, you know, go out, go and sit down and something. Children can go to school and say you've been abused.
Yeah, it's true.
Yet they want to sit down in a school, a room with children them for homosexual acts and all them thing there. I show them look a book with 2 penguin, male penguin, I make love and all them something. You think it's about penguin, but it's about homosexuality. And at that, them 5-6-year-old them want to teaching children about sex at 6. When you want to teach a child at 6 years old about sex, irrespective of what kind of sex it is, whether it's man and woman, they're my children. You're supposed to be developing their learning skills and reading skills and communicative skills and all them something there. So what I told the children in the Saturday school that I run, the young children, I said, any adult touch you inappropriately, you run and you come tell your parents. With our uncle, auntie, friend, teacher, head teacher. I mean, tell them straight. Any of them touch you down there, so the boy or girl. Because them not partial, them people, them like little boy and them like little girl. So them stay. And their history tells you that. Study them history with them Plato and all them man there. And Socrates. Right? And hear them read about it. Them prefer boy. They greet them. And that's what their history is based upon. So reparations. It's about repaying those type of damages that's been created to our people. Yeah, the continued damage, the continued raping of our young boys, and putting them in jail and turning them into prisoners, not making any opportunities for them. And you know, in a sense, maybe we are to blame for that too, because we should have created an opportunity for them, but they were preventing us from creating that opportunity.
Okay, let me just jump in here, right? It's on the 1st of the Messiah month, you said, yeah?
Yeah, August.
August, right?
Yeah.
If people want to get involved in the campaign, how can they get involved?
They can get involved in the campaign, and I did the paraphernalia and I left it, you know. Really. They can get involved in the campaign, but they can go on, we have a Facebook, yeah? The March, August. Just go on the March, August, or they can go on the March, on the Twitter, yeah? Or they can look into Stop the Mangamizi. Yeah?
Spell it.
MANGAMZI.
One more time, please.
Right. MANGAMIZI.
Okay then.
Mangamizi. Stop the Mangamizi. We charge genocide, ecocide. And once they go on that, they can sign the petition, because they can go and change the org and put that same thing in, Stop the Mangamizi. And they can sign the petition, because there's an online petition. When we need 100,000 signatures to force a debate in Parliament.
Okay,
all parties Parliament parliamentary debate.
So once you get 100 signatures, then you have
100,000.
So 100,000 signatures, right?
Yeah.
You have debate in
Yeah. It forces a debate because by then you can get your legal team and things like to force a debate. Once you get 100, it's their law to force a debate about the Stop the Manganese and reparations.
Okay then. I remember last year there was a meeting in, I think it was Brixton, right? And one of the things was suggested that on the same day you're gonna have different reparation rallies around the world. You know, I just wanted to touch that because I think that's very important.
Yeah, we're in contact with brothers and sisters on the continent of Africa, in the United States, and in the Caribbean, and parts of Europe. And we're trying to, we did it last year, where we had solidarity gatherings and a couple of marches. In fact, they were going to march in Angola, but, the people in Angola couldn't do the march because they were threatened.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to explain is that this is how serious this thing is. And so our people, when they're in these various different countries, their lives are at stake. Because, you know, these people, tentacles are long. They have got corrupt people in our countries, running our countries, and they can pay people to kill. They can pay somebody that look like me and you to just take us out. That's how sophisticated their infiltration is. And so when you embark upon a project like this, is it life you're playing with? Because I can tell you something from now. If we have 20 to 30,000 Africans come and march that day, trust me, they're going to be on us. I'm telling you.
But last year, if I'm not mistaken, you had about, if I'm misrepresentation, stand credit, you had at least about 20,000 people?
No, we never had 20,000 people.
How many people was that then?
No, we had probably about 5,000, 6,000.
5,000?
Yeah,
what the year before though?
It was about the same, or slightly
about 5,000, so okay, so I'm totally out there.
It wasn't 20,000 people, no. It would be good if we could have 20,000 people.
If I'm not mistaken, now the New Cross Massacre, there was about 20,000.
Yeah, there was over 20,000.
Over 20,000.
But that New Cross, there was over 20,000 people. But there was a lot of other people that came to support as well from other groups. You know what I mean?
Okay, so to clarify the record, there's about 5,000 people on the march last year. Yeah. 5,000. Okay then.
About that.
About that.
Approximately 5, maybe 6, maybe less. You know what I mean? It doesn't. But we had well over 3,000 people there.
Okay then.
Well over.
Yeah, but it was. The atmosphere was electrifying.
Yeah, and you know what one of the other moves of that march is to claim that day as an international day of mourning of African people, of not only mourning but celebrating, of venerating, remembering those that came before us. And we're not just talking about our ancestors who suffered a hell of a cost in the Middle Passage and in the enslavement of our ancestors. We're not just talking about them. We're talking about the people that continue to fight after that.
Okay.
You know? So, you know, people like Nat Turner and Denmark Vesey and Sojourner Truth and Harriet Tubman and, you know, Bookman Duty and Malcolm Dallan and Jean-Jacques Dessalines.
I'm going to cut you here
Queen Nani.
We've got about a minute left and I wanted to send out your information one more time. So send out the website again so people want to get mentioned.
It's not a website. In actual fact, we haven't got a website yet. We're working on it.
Oh yeah.
It's a festival. The March, August. It's going to be festival. The March, August, and all our links are there.
Okay.
You can
so once they're going up, everything will come up.
Yeah, everything will come up.
Okay.
The March, August, and also sign the petition. Stop the Manganese on change.org.
Okay. Well, quicker. Well, give thanks to come your business girl. I know you're right all the way from the other side of town to be with us. So we give thanks to you, yeah?
Yeah, we give thanks.
We want to bring you back in there again to give some more information still, yeah?
I just want to big up the African Emancipation, the Reparation March Committee and the crew that is working so hard, and the outreach workers is doing a lot of work. Juliet and Adrian and all them people doing a lot of work to make our people aware of the Reparation March.
Okay.
The movement. So, Itepe Nekeje Senebe.